Under what circumstances am I eligible to sue for the damages caused by the injuries at a workplace? Attorney Randy Edwards explains that. The employer can be sued in the civil court or can collect money from the state fund if the injured worker does not get compensation from employer workers' compensation insurance. If the injury was due to a toxic substance, then the claimant has to bring the toxic tort case against the substance manufacturer. If the injury was due to the defective product, then claimant might have to bring the product liability case against the product manufacturer. If the injury was due to egregious or intentional behavior of the employer, then the worker might bring the personal injury claim against the employer. If a third party caused the injury, then the claimant is eligible to bring the personal injury case in court against the responsible person. If the employer gets injured due to a piece of equipment or machinery product that failed to properly work or was inherently dangerous, then the equipment or machine manufacturer is accountable for the damages if he or she knew about it or did not warn the employees properly of the danger. Workers use chemicals which are sometimes toxic and cause severe damage and illness. A common example of these chemical or substances are benzene, silica, asbestos, radium, and chromium compounds, but any substance that damages can possibly be subjected to the lawsuit for the toxic tort. Toxic injuries are of two types. One is the acute injury, which is apparent immediately, and the other is latent injury, which can take years to show. Acute injury examples include poisoning and chemical burns, and lung and cancer diseases are examples of the latent injuries. It is difficult to prove the latent injuries compared to acute injuries due to the time delay, but such cases are not impossible to prove. Workers have won many cases which were brought after years of their exposure to a toxic substance. Call attorney Randy Edwards in Smyrna, Georgia today for a free strategy session. The law firm of Cochran Edwards has more than 20 years of experience in handling commercial and complex business litigation and personal injury. The attorneys will be there in each and every deposition and court appearance, and you can feel comfortable that your case is in qualified legal hands.